Earlier this week, I felt myself slipping, like I was on the edge of a cliff, and if I fell off, I would fall into deep, dark depression, and I was scared as hell. Scared of going back to where I was a couple of years ago, scared of getting entrenched in a story that doesn't serve me, scared of making hopelessness and numbness my new baseline. But luckily I have tools which I have learnt over the last couple of years that allow me to reach out and grab onto something and pull myself back out. And today I want to share those tools with you. So here are 3 steps that I took to move from anxious and depressed to inspired in 24 hours. Here we go. Step 1, say the thing. Don't hide away, don't isolate yourself, and don't get lost in your thoughts. Your thoughts are the enemy right now. They are not the truth. You need to start reaching out to share what's going on with you, with your partner, with your family, with your friends. I get that it's scary. Voicing it makes it real. And it's scary how someone might perceive you, how they might judge you. A couple of days ago, I met with a friend for lunch, and he was telling me about what was going on for him right now, and it got to a point in the conversation where I wasn't sure if I was even going to share with him what was going on for me, because it felt too big, too weighty. But I thought about it for a moment. I felt that thing inside of me that let me know that that wouldn't actually be serving me to stay quiet on this matter. So I addressed it. And I shared with him my despair, my sense of hopelessness, my fear around all of it. And he listened. He asked me what I needed from him, and I wasn't sure. But he was grateful that I had shared with him. He even messaged me a few hours later, thanking me for having confided in him. And that's the thing, saying it gives you accountability. It gives you a sense of control over what it is. You're no longer hiding from it, you are addressing it. And having that awareness over what is going on is the key. The first step in solving any problem is being aware there is a problem. And sharing it with others can really lighten your load. It may not solve it, but it can help. Step 2, meditate. When your thoughts begin spiraling out of control, it's best to create a pause. The question is, how? And for me, the answer is meditate. To sit with what's going on. Not on a time frame, but until something shifts. A couple of nights ago, a friend asked me how much time I've dedicated to meditation in my life. So I sat down and tried to figure it out, and I think I've done somewhere in the region of 10,000 hours of meditation practice. So it comes relatively easy to me. It feels like home, like this familiar place. But maybe for you, you've never meditated before. Or maybe you have and you've struggled, and that is very common. It's inevitable that you're going to struggle when you start to meditate. You're asking your brain, your mind to do something totally different to what it's done before, so of course it's going to revolt. When something goes against the grain, there is resistance. So I wanted to share with you the steps which I take when I meditate. So I'll share that with you now. So I start by closing my eyes. I do a bit of a stretch and just make sure that I'm sat comfortably, usually with my legs crossed. And then I just check the alignment of my spine, how my head is. And I just check in with my body as I move the breath through. By doing audible exhales, it activates the parasympathetic nervous system. And I begin to come in contact with sensations throughout my body. Sometimes starting with the fingers, the toes, the palms, the soles, because these can easily feel sensation. And I just see how the breath moves through my body, how sensations move in different ways. And I just allow it to be an open playing field for whatever needs to arise. And I just stay open and curious. And I have no agenda. I just want to be there with whatever is coming up naturally. And there's just complete acceptance to whatever is. Whatever is alive in me right now. Whatever is true in this moment. Meditation isn't about getting something right. It's about opening yourself up. It's about engaging with what is true right now. Step 3, ask for help. This is a really easy one to understand, but it can be really hard to actually do in practice. For the longest time in my life, I didn't ask for help. I didn't know how. I believed that I had to figure it out on my own, and to ask anyone else would be so burdensome that I just couldn't bear to bring myself to it. But the thing is, when the roles are reversed, I love to help people. I love to help my friends, my family, my clients, even complete strangers. There's something innate in our humanness that makes us want to help, to be of service. And I reached out to so many people. I quietly asked for help from so many, from my mum, from my girlfriend, from so many different friends, and then from coaches that are in my life as well. And the beauty of a coach is that they make you think differently. They break you out of the framework in which you are thinking and really make you question what it is that you actually want and need. And this is what my coach did for me in this time. And it's what another coach of mine did for me last time I was in deep depression as well. It's allowing you to perceive things differently, to make a shift that, again, starts realigning things. Because depression is about being out of alignment with yourself. It's about having a desire for something which isn't there, and therefore abandoning it altogether and giving up on it altogether and giving up on life altogether. So it's about changing the way that you view, changing the way that you see. And a coach can really help with that. And that's what I also do for people. So if that sounds like something that you want, then you can reach out to me, and it would be my honor to serve you. So there you go. 3 simple steps to save you from drowning, to keep your head above water, and to save you from getting swept under by a wave of emotion. I'm not saying don't feel these things. I'm saying you need to actively process them. Don't hide and don't numb. It's okay to do those things for a while. They have some utility, but don't get lost in them. Otherwise, months or years will pass you by. Push yourself gently.